Hi, I'm Victoria Romburg. I'm a photographic artist from Cape Town, South Africa. As an artist, I believe that one's work should be symbolic of one's existence. The way that one fashions a finished idea is an intricate process of creation, boundless and infinite development that is never really finished. It's a continuous process of developing, redeveloping, understanding and recreating. I am completely fascinated by nature and the wonder of the natural cultures that exist in our world. The way that people interact, the way that nature interacts with people on a subconscious level. I look into nature through my lens on a macro and micro level, getting lost in its intricate and infinite stories. Every detail is just a story waiting to be told, one that cannot be described in words. Currently, I have developed a series called New Indian Heights. It is a work in progress on a global level of investigating cultures around the world and, as I said, how they interact with nature. This was a series captured on a journey through India in 2008. It's a narrative, an organic narrative of the Indian culture born in the souls of its people, the way that it's an intricate society made up of many, many intricate cultures, but one culture in itself. It's snapshots of environmental portraits of people from all parts of India, just doing what they do. This is a piece called Renovations to the Great Maharaja Singh's Gardens. The Great Maharaja had a winter and a summer palace, and this was part of his winter palace. And I was sitting on a horse-drawn rickshaw, and I came across this, and just to reiterate the constant building and redeveloping and recreating. This was a building and a palace built years upon years ago, and they keep renovating and keep rebuilding. And it's just, once again, the process of our world, which is a constant redevelopment. Another series that I've recently released is a series captured in the Eastern Cape, which is just north of where we are, and it's from a place called the Transkei, which is a very cultural. It's rich with the African culture. The African culture beats deep in the hearts of its dwellers. The series is called The Dancing Xhosa Princesses, and it started from this one. It's a series of 4 pieces. The first being this one where I was watching these dancing Xhosa princesses dancing to the beat of many a drum, and it was a visual extravaganza of motion. It's printed onto a hand spun and hand woven organic cotton, which also completely speaks for itself. And the process of my work actually is ties in with how I look at each subject. It's the blend of culture with people and culture with nature, and how we reverberate off each other. The same is done with my canvases that I choose to print each of my subject matter onto. They are very intricate pieces of organic fabric that, from seed to fabric, have been developed in their own natural process, and they tell their own story, and they have their own visual impact and textural feel, and their own deep essence. And it's upon those fabrics that I choose to portray various subjects and various subject matter, that it then becomes the blend of the fabrics with the subject matter that I choose to then captivate the audience with the whole story. I'm currently also I'm currently working on many series, but the one that comes to mind is the leaves of nature. But it's almost a play on words. It's leaving, so it's also incorporating people and craft with new generations that come into our world. That the world is a redeveloping and rechanging, a reoccurring place with new architecture, new styles, new environmental portraits are being developed at every stage of our existence. So being a play on the word and the pun, leaves, it's incorporating the natural world along with the built environment. So you'll have to wait and see. But thank you for your time, and have a great day.